Sorry, you guys. I thought it would be a little, well, actually, it is pretty cool out here, considering I was sitting in the car for a minute. Anyway, before I go home and take care, and take care of a couple of things, including clean, pack, and all of that stuff, I just wanted to reach out to my addicts in the world, that are still suffering due to addiction, and let you guys know that you will be able to make it through the weekends. In this very park, on this very side, which is the court side of the park, I, used to do methamphetamine and all type of other, things that I should not be doing or should not have been doing. And, the weekends when I was trying to stay sober was a huge, huge trigger for me. Hold on one second. Let me clean my microphone. I'm not my microphone, but my camera. Okay, much better. My God. Anyway, so yeah, the weekends were a huge, huge trigger for me. And thank God I found a 12-step meeting, which is the very first 12-step meeting that I started attending here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. I heard someone in a meeting one night say that they were thankful in regard to the group being held on weekends, because just like and just like a lot of you guys out there that are still suffering, due to addiction, the weekends are a huge trigger, especially when we are trying to remain sober. To know that people are getting high and being a part of perversion and, stealing from each other. I mean, it's all a part of the methamphetamine world or the drug world in general. Sleeping with each other's mates and, it all goes down. I don't miss all of that, but I do miss the adrenaline rush of going out, driving around, lighting up the pipe, getting high. That was all a adrenaline rush to me. And then to see a scallywag, even though I was preying upon the weak, it's what I did when I got high. I would go pick up the scallywags and I would use, methamphetamine as a weapon in order to get what I wanted sexually. These are all the things that I did while under the influence of that drug. But it is Friday, and, a lot of people are going to be in the matrix, getting high and whatever else the case may be. And my addicts that are suffering out there, you guys got this. I am 100 and probably 30 days clean now from methamphetamine. I haven't touched it. I haven't watched any porn. I haven't done any of that. And I am extremely happy for my own growth. And the funny thing is, when I go places or talk to individuals, they can see and or hear my growth compared to where I was at when I was deep into my, addiction. Probably somewhere in this damn park, somebody, probably getting high. But, it's going to happen regardless of the point. It don't have to be the weekends for people to get high, but it's more prone for people to get high on the weekends, the first and the third of the month. Okay. People are cashing them checks and spending every last dime getting high. Okay. But, it's what they want to do. And what I wanted to do is recover and get well so that I can be able to help those individuals that need support, guidance, strength, and whatever else to get out of their addiction relapse phase and into their recovery phase, where, beautiful things will happen, for them, just like it's happening for me. I'm being blessed at every angle. There's the endless amount of blessings that I am receiving now that I am recovering. It's a beautiful thing, and I want you guys to have that as well. Hello. I don't want to butcher your name. I'm just gonna call you T. What's up? How are you doing? Y'all have to excuse me. It is hot out here in Arizona, but Spirit told me to reach out to you guys before going home and doing all of this stuff that I have to take care of. And yeah. I do believe that I was at 126. I don't know if someone fell off the bandwagon or not in regard to followers, tribe members. It's prone to happen. I can't worry about that. I have to, continue on doing what I'm doing or doing what Source wants me to do. And that is what I'm doing now, reaching out to not only addicts, but people. I mean, I'm meeting some very cool individuals here on YouTube. Now that I'm going live, excuse me, I'm enjoying my experience with this whole live thing. It will only get better, you guys. Once I move, or once we move, thank you for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. There's going to be, and I've said this before. Y'all probably like, bitch, you always telling us something is going to improve and don't shit happen. I promise you guys, there's going to be a lot of visualization in regards to the background. I want to keep you guys, it's not about the followings, the likes, or anything like that. I can care less about any of that, but you guys have been, hold on. I take that as a compliment. Denzel Washington had money, okay? I mean, regardless of looks or what, some people say that I remind them of Samuel L. Jackson. When I think of Samuel L., and Samuel had money too, fantastic actor. But when I think of Samuel, and I don't hear people, and it's not about looks. Samuel has a bomb personality, which makes him attractive to a lot of people. But you don't hear women, or shit, probably some men saying, damn, Samuel L. Jackson finding a motherfucker, I want to fuck the shit out, excuse my French. But you don't hear that type of stuff. You hear he's a good actor, blah, 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 blah. So sometimes I take that as a disrespect, like people are trying to be funny, but on the same token, it is what it is. I said, I heard that I look like Snoop Dogg. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? Thank you though. I take it as a compliment. I get a lot of compliments in regard to my voice. Growing up, a good friend of mine, a mother used to tell me that I should do radio, and interestingly, I'm podcast as well. So thank you, Squishmallow. I like that name, Squishmallow. Thank you all. I really do appreciate each and every last one of you guys. How is your weekend going? Or how's your Friday going? As you all can see, my Fridays. Yeah, it's moist. That's all I'm saying. It's moist. Excellent, Squish, Squishmallow Mel. Where did you get this name at? How did you come up with this name? If you don't mind sharing. I like to get to know you guys. There's a reason behind everything. Squish, Mallow, Demon had to come from somewhere. I'll wait patiently for you to answer if you decide to do that. No rush. Because you have a lot of squish. Okay. All right. Nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with that. So where are you from, if you don't mind answering that question? Hello, Mia Lopez. Mia Lopez, I do apologize. Any relation to Jennifer? Tell her I need my bills paid, okay? I'm about to move and all type of shit. So Jennifer needs to come off some money. How are you? Where are you from, Miss Mia? I am, excuse me, I'm at the park across the street from the apartment that I will be moving out of. And I wanted to reach out to, my people of addiction. My platform is about addiction and recovery. And like I was telling, some of you guys that were, listening, the weekends were a huge trigger for me before I, got into recovery. And, especially a Friday night or a Friday evening or a Friday in general, in my head, I knew that people of the matrix, the drug world, were getting high, and I wanted to be a part of that. So it was hard for me to remain sober, knowing that people were getting high and getting ratchet and all of that type of stuff, because I wanted to be a part of that. Now that I am about 130 something days clean from methamphetamine, sex and all of that, I want to reach out to anybody struggling with addiction and or the non, to know that the weekends, you can make it. It's a couple of days and it's hard, but the strength is within you. And shit, if you have enough strength to get up off your ass and go get drugs, you have enough strength to make it through the motherfucking weekend and continue that cycle so that you can recover and have a better life for yourself. That's all. I live in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in Phoenix. Why am I moving? There's a lot of reasons. My landlord, for one, I don't like their energy. I definitely do not like the energies of the individuals that live above me. And the biggest reason is growth. It's a nice apartment, it's right across the street from the park and blah, 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 blah. But there's a lot wrong with it. The landlord since has been fired for various different reasons. That should let you know right there, it's time to move around. And, it's just time to go. And I just want new energy flow in my life. And this move to this new apartment will bring in new, fresh energies. And that's what I'm looking for. I have to continue to grow. I do work. I work for a company, and I'm pretty much am there for individuals that are intellectually challenged and or special needs. And I teach them, I'm an LSA, life skills advocate. So I teach them different things like math, science, whatever the curriculum is, that's what I teach them. I take them on outings like movies, out to eat and stuff like that. And I drive them home. So that's what Source wants me to do at this particular point. Be there for these individuals that need the assistance. Not only them, but their families. It gives them a break as well. So in a nutshell, I guess you could say it's a adult daycare for individuals that have special needs and or intellectual challenges. Hold on one second. Are you moving? I'm moving into another apartment. I don't really want to be in a apartment setting, but I'm blessed. I will have a washer and dryer in the unit. I'll be upgrading from what I have now. So, I can't complain. I can't complain. Anyway, I don't have time for ignorant people. Matter of fact, let me screenshot that, because anyone that comes on my platform with negative energies and trying to lower not only my vibrations, but other people's vibrations that are on a positive note, I will be sending to YouTube so that they can deal with you all. I don't have time for it. Go somewhere else with all of that. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. See, there's people like Mia. I enjoy you. Thank you, Dia. I didn't see your comment. I really do appreciate you. See, it's people like Dia, Mia, and any other individual in here that frequent on a high positive level. It overrides any negativity or any of that bullshit. So thank you guys for being positive. I really do appreciate that, because this is what my platform and what anything on YouTube that's what it's all about, being positive. I don't have time for low vibrational psychic vampires that want to suck the fucking energies out of people that are doing good for themselves and living a high vibrational lifestyle. I mean, I'm not trying to validate what you said, but I just want to keep it clear. Any of my platforms, I don't tolerate the bullying or any disrespect, because I've been bullied or whatever else. And there's people killing themselves out there because, people are doing modern day bullying behind computers and all of that stuff. And, I'm just saying I'm not him or her. I want to be respected, and I want people that are going through some stuff that are seeking my help to be respected as well. I'm just saying that, in life we have to create healthy boundaries for ourselves. And I learned that in recovery. You know, we have to do this because people will step over us at every cost that they possibly can. And I allowed that to happen to me in my past. I can't allow that to happen to me any more than what I allowed it to. No, I have to set boundaries and let that be the reason. Do I ever date someone? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I am walking a very spiritual path, so to speak. And even though I honestly, I don't care about no damn relationship. What I care about is my relationship with the spirit realm and getting to know my cosmic helpers, I guess you could say. And it takes a relationship takes away from me getting to know me. I've lost so much of me during my drug addiction. I want to regain that back. And falling in love with someone, or whatever the case may be, or trying to date, it takes away from all that. So I'm sacrificing maybe a good relationship in order for me to know me. And so be it. I don't care. Again, I don't have time for your stupid ass comments. And don't tell me to chill out. I'm a grown individual. I would do what I want to do. I have a full life. Anyway. Thank you. I really do appreciate you, Dia, for understanding where I'm coming from. You know, there's a lot of people in life that want to project the way that they truly feel about themselves on someone else. And I refuse to allow anyone to project any negative energies about how they feel about themselves on me. You deal with that shit. I have enough to deal with. You think I want to deal with your energies because you feel a particular way about yourself? Wrong answer. I'm not him or her. Not going to do it. Thank you, Mia. Thank you so much. I love your energy. I definitely love your energy. I love you and Dia's energy. Thank you so much. You guys override this over other person's energies anytime that's trying to, I guess, be sarcastic in their own little way, which you will never take any power from me. I have so much of it. I give so much of my power to other motherfuckers that need it, okay? You can never take anything from me. I'm doing good for myself. I've been in VoyagePhoenix.com magazine because of my story. What else? I have another magazine offer. I get paid for motherfucking interviews in regard to my podcast. I'm making business deals. I'm creating merch for you guys. What? Do you think that I have time to lower my vibrations to meet someone else? That baby, please. I'm making moves. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that, Dia. I thank you. I've come a long way. I struggle with addiction and all of that shit. And even through addiction, I still managed to get on my podcast, tell my story and whatever else. And because of that, I was recognized here in the Arizona area for being an inspirational gem and, telling my story and helping people. That's what the fuck I'm here for. I'm not here to worry about people that have a problem with child, please. Can't do it. Okay, anyway. Thank you, Dia. I really do appreciate it. Do I have Jesus? Please, I have more than Jesus. I know my spiritual lineage, okay? I have Inti, the Inca, sun goddess, as part of my spiritual lineage. That's how spiritual I am. So, do I have Jesus? Why don't you worry about yourself? You're the one that's trying to lower someone's vibrations because you feel a particular way about you, and you may need to see Jesus. You may need to seek him in more ways than one because you seem a little insecure about your own damn self. You will never make me feel insecure. I'm behind the camera with the microphone. You're not. And your form of modern day bullying is so lame. I promise you that. You make yourself look like a fucking stupid ass idiot because you're behind a fucking computer trying to modern day bully someone. And wrong answer. I'm not him or her. You'll never get that privilege. Sorry that you thought that. Okay, see you later, Lopez. Eat good. I don't give a fuck what it is. Anyway, I have other stuff to do besides worry about your ass. So what are your plans for tonight, Dia? And I definitely need to stop giving that a reaction because I heard that individuals that do goofy stuff like this, they get paid by social media platforms to start stuff or whatever the case may be. And, you know, yeah, I definitely need to stop letting my ego have fun. My ego wants to cuss people out and all of that shit and lower its vibrations to meet other people's low vibrations. And my soul wants to do something totally different. It wants to stay on that high frequency. I have to continue listening to my soul and stop letting my ego have the fun, which is not fun, you know. Please, to lower someone's vibrations to, yeah. Okay, anyway, let's see. Oh, so what games do you enjoy playing? I was a Sony PlayStation fanatic back in my days. I enjoy playing Tekken. Okay, Skyrim. You have to excuse me. I'm really not familiar with games too much anymore. I kind of quit during my PlayStation days. Oh, thank you, Dia. You're very, you know, do you have a actual platform here? Okay, go for it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stick with you guys for a little bit and then get to the house. Again, all of my addicts out there that are still suffering in silence due to whatever addiction that you are suffering from. The weekends were a huge trigger for me in order to pretty much relapse and get high. And I know it's a huge trigger for some of you guys out there. I even heard in, like I said, one of my 12-step meetings that, you know, what this individual said, that they were extremely happy to have a weekend meeting because the weekends were basically a time for them to get high and relapse. So, you know, I just want to let you guys know that you have the strength to make it through these couple of days. If you can make it through these couple of days, you can make it through a week. You can make it through a month. You can make it, you know, to a year. It's just all up to you. Like it was all up to me, and I made it happen for my damn self. And, you know, beautiful things are happening for me. I don't want all of this glory to myself. I want you guys, you know, to experience it as well. Make it happen for yourselves, you guys. I know it's easier said than done, but you guys can do it. I promise you that. I try to be very inspirational, and that's what I'm here for. You know, a lot of people are earthbound and 3D conscious and whatever the case may be. And I was like that as well, but it took my drug addiction and a lot of other different things to wake me up and realize that I am spirit wrapped in matter, living a earthly experience, you know, and I'm spiritually contracted to do my spiritual obligations, and that is spread light wherever I need to spread light, give energies wherever I need to give energies, and trust me, I get drained at the end of the day being a fucking empath, trying to be there for other people's causes. I'm giving out a lot of energies, and you know, it's stressful, but I wouldn't have it any other way. That's why I'm in the position that I'm in now, being there for individuals that are intellectually challenged and or special needs. And you know, it was meant for me to be there for them, like it's meant for me to be there for my addicts. So thank you. Matter of fact, let me screenshot what you said. I like to do that. When people share positive words, encouraging words, and whatever else, I like to screenshot that. not to brag, but just for me, because I know the person that I am, and when other people try to tell me about me, it pisses me off. So for other people that don't know me, such as yourself, to see my light and compliment me and what I appreciate that. I was moist. It's moist. Damn, it's moist. What's the temperature in y'all area? Dia, you're very inspirational your own self. You have a lot of good, positive, encouraging words, not only for myself, but for anyone that is reading this. So thank you very much. Oh, exactly. Exactly. Matter of fact, let me screenshot. Hold on, girl. Okay. Yes, I love this type of stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. No, I'm serious. I hate to keep telling this young man's story, but I went live on YouTube about a couple of weeks ago, and this young man, he was, still in school, and he liked the young lady at his particular school, and he wanted some encouragement in regard to expressing himself to this young lady because he really liked her. Not only did I, but someone else that's in the live chat like we are right now, we didn't come to them, but we shared some encouraging words for this person to instill, how can I say it? That's not the right words. But for this person to take take it and run with it and do what they want to do with it. And I went live a couple of days after, and the young man reached out to me and told me that he got the boost of courage and told that young lady how he felt, and they're in a relationship. So, yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, pro YouTuber, I will accept your apology because it takes a big person to take a step back, realize what they've done, and apologize for that. So I will take your apology or accept your apology. And you're you're an inspiration yourself, pro, because a lot of people wouldn't do what you've just done. So be proud of your own self, because you could have been anal and kept going, but that's growth. Be proud that you are growing. You're already grown, but just be proud that you're continuing to grow. That's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't want to grow. The fact that you realize what you've done and you came to me and apologized. I felt like you're not just I felt like you're not just apologizing to me, but you're apologizing to pretty much everyone that's in here. So yeah, exactly, Dia. So you see how that works, pro. Not only did I see the growth in you, but so did other people. So wholesome. So people see that, see what you're doing, and that's a good thing. So thanks for that energy. Matter of fact, let me screenshot this. Hold on. I want people to know that there are people out here that can recognize themselves and check themselves. And, we need more people like you, because I'm telling you, this world, I'm sorry. It's hard to navigate in a world that is still asleep. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. Thank you both. And see, we have some very positive lights up in this particular chat, or whatever the case may be. I mean, to be honest with you, we have enough individuals in this world that are just really bitter in life, and I want this particular platform to have as much fucking light as it can possibly have, because the vibrations of the world, they're steadily decreasing, and with everything going on in regards to the news and all of that type of shit, it's just going to get worse. So the more that we can spread light and keep those vibrations high, the more that we can just pretty much stay away from the pack that wants to follow. I don't want to follow because following can get you in a world of trouble. I want to take my own path, and that's what the fuck I'm doing. I wish I could see who all in here. I can't see. I'm trying to press the thing. I see there's three people in here. So where are you from, Pro? Are you? So do you have a platform here on YouTube? Uh, You're right. Honestly, I'm going to tell you something. I spent a lot of my life. I'm bipolar. Okay, I would flip the script real quick, and I didn't like doing that. You know, that's not the person that I am. And now that I'm living a recovered life, I'm not doing drugs anymore. I'm not snapping on people or anything like that. I feel so much better. I feel free. I feel free from all of that stuff. And I'm just, you know, it's better to be happy. You lose a lot of energy being upset, bitter, and all of that shit. So it's good to be on a high vibration. When you're on a high vibration, you're pretty much in sync with this individual right here, this universe. You're in sync with her, and when you're in sync with her, living her vibrations, talking her language, the universe don't speak Vietnamese, Chinese, Japanese, Asian. She don't speak none of that shit. She speaks vibrations, high vibrations. That's the only way you're going to connect with her. This is why I get what I want, because I good friends with the universe. So you really do YouTube. Okay. So what is your YouTube platform about? Feel free to plug yourself. I'm not like that. I have my podcast. I allow people to plug themselves on my podcast. It's not about me. It's about you guys too. I told y'all my platform is not just about me. It's about you guys too. You have some endeavors that you want to plug. Feel free to do that. So music. What type of music? Okay. So you do memes and all of that stuff. Okay. So what else do you do? And how can people reach you in case they want music? How can people, reach you in regard to memes and edits? Are you charging? Let the people know. Okay, so Spanish music and some English. Okay. Reggaeton or, just like authentic Spanish. Okay, just they good. Okay. Now, do you have a link that you can possibly share with people, or how can people get in contact with you in case they want some edit work, or in case they want a Spanish track or something like that? Now, in regards to the music, are you doing instrumental music? Are you doing vocals, or how does that work? Are you allowing people to ad lib? How does that work? Are you looking for vocal talent? I used to be a phone sex operator in Vegas, so just to let y'all know, I was the man, I was the woman, and I was the transsexual. Okay, so my voice, I do different things with my voice. Back in Vegas, I'm not going to tell the radio disc jockey's name, but he thought I was a female because I was living as a woman at that time. And I won tickets and everything, but I was scared to go and get them because he didn't know that, I was a man or whatever. But I had that child doing some of everything on that motherfucking radio station, okay? But I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, the voice thing. Voiceovers. I like to do voiceovers. They had me do a couple of voiceovers. I have the tape. The tape is, yeah. Hold on, let me see. Okay, just sub and okay. I turn my comments on at all times so they can ask anything. Okay, good. Okay, no, my bad. Sorry. My little brother said that I'm so sorry. Okay, okay, wait a minute. My little brother said that I'm so sorry. Okay, what can you elaborate a little further? Your little brother is I'm just trying to understand you a little bit better. Oh my God, I need a breeze. It is hot. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're apologizing and I'm accepting it. And I really do appreciate that very, very much. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. So your little brother text that? Oh, thank you, little brother. How old is your little brother? It's okay. It's okay. Oh my God. Hold on, I have to screenshot this. I'm sorry. That is so sweet. That is really sweet. Tell your 7-year-old, you know what? Spirit realm, bless all of these people in this particular chat right now, especially this little 7-year-old. It is individuals like this that will make the world a better place. That to be this young and experience empathy, sympathy, and things of that particular nature, this person is going to go a long way in life. That is a beautiful thing. Thank you, little brother. I really do appreciate you. Universe bless him. Thank you. Thank you. Well, obviously your parents did a good job raising you, because 7-year-olds these days are ratchet. They smoking weed. They doing some of everything. Watching porn, doing all type of stuff. Not in school. But for this 7-year-old to, how can I say, just be this highly vibrational at that particular age. I love that. I love it. I love it very much. Thank you for the 4 likes. I appreciate you guys. Oh, you're 19? Okay. So what are you not trying to pry in your business, but aside from, wait, let me see. Okay, no problem. You have a good one, Pro. Oh, you're gonna be 14? Oh my God. Okay, bye, Pro. Well, thank you guys for telling me your age. Now that, I have to calm it down with the cursing and all of that type of stuff. I don't mind talking to individuals that, are below my age range, as long as we, don't talk about certain things, and be respectful. That's fine. Thank you for the 5 thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. So what are you going to do for your birthday? My birthday is on Halloween, so let me see. Okay, you're before me. Excellent. Keeping it happy as well. That's a good thing. I wish this whole entire world would just be one big happy place. It would be nice. Okay, wait a minute. I had 5 thumbs and now I have 4. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, that sounds good right about now, because I am sweating like crazy, and just jump in a some water right now. Oh. Whew. So what time is it where you guys are? It is 7:03 here in Arizona. Nine. Okay. So you have a couple of good hours, left before it is 12 o'clock. But so you said you were going to game, right? Who said they were going to game? Okay, you. Okay, cool. Oh my God. Oh, this is pitiful. I guess I'm going to get my butt home and clean and pack so that we can move. Oh my goodness. Thank you all for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate the fact that I have various different walks of life that reach out to me. And I appreciate the fact that I just appreciate everything. Thank you guys. And let me see what my battery life is. I'm at 20%, so I'm gonna have to go anyway. Oh my God, I look like it's hot. Yes, what is your question before I go? Whew. I am waiting for your question. Oh, I didn't see this. Thank you. Mia, top fan, number 3. Rocio, number 2. Thank you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you all. Okay, let me see. A mob. Okay. Explain what a mob is real quick. I do apologize. I rarely go live on YouTube, and I just recently started doing this, so I need to learn the language in regard to a lot of different things. I'm all over the place in regard to my platforms. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, my podcast. So yeah, like a moderator. I don't know. I have to think about that. Let me put some thought into it. Okay. I'll put some thought into it. I will definitely put some thought into it. I don't have, wait, yes I do. Let me write down your name. Now, hold on. Okay. Now let me, moderator, who can help you with the chat? Okay, now, you know what my niche is. My niche centers around addiction and recovery. Now, you said you were, what, 14? So my thing is, how would you help me with my chat if you never walked the life of a addict, and you're not that being young has anything to do with it, but there's going to be a lot of adult serious talk geared around that particular niche. And I would be concerned in regard to what your ears would hear, because my platform is going to continue to grow to the point where I'm going to have live interviews and stuff like that. And yeah. Oh, you're paying? Okay. Okay. Well, thank you for opening up in regards to that. I'm sorry that, your parents went through addiction. Are they away from that and recovered now? Good, good. Well, I'm happy to hear that. Okay, let me write down your name. Dia G, envy. Okay. Perfect. I have your information down, and I will do some further research in regard to having a person be a moderator on the platform. How would that work? And whatever else the case may be. So that is, how can I say it, fair for the both of us. I know that I can be pretty a perfectionist, so to speak. I like things a certain way, and I don't want us to clash about certain things. So, I definitely got to put some thought in it. Okay, I'll put some thought into it. I thank you for coming to me in regard to this collaboration. I really do appreciate it. I would definitely think about you and go from there. It's not that I don't want to. I just want to do some further research and see what I'm going to be putting myself into. Cool deal, Dia. Are you having technical issues? Oh. Never fails. Hello, second edition. So, Dia, are you a moderator on anyone else's platform? Thank you, Dia. I really do appreciate you very, very much. So what I need to figure out is, so you would moderate every time I would go live, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Okay. Now, let me ask this question. How would you know? I guess if you are a moderator, every time I go live, it will let you know. But kind of like what it does now when I go live. I'll definitely do some research. I have to do a lot of fucking research. I'm going to have AI build my online store centered around addiction and recovery. I have to do that because I have a business partner that I met on my podcast. So we have a lot of different things that we brainstormed for people, for people of my particular niche, shirts, different things. So I need to build my online store because they already have their online store. So I need to catch up. Okay. I'm not worried. I just want to, before I dive into any form of collaborations with anyone, I like to know who I'm collaborating with and, how much control I guess I will be giving away in regard to the platform or whatever. Yeah. But I think it'll be good. But thank you. Again, I appreciate it. I like your energy, Dia. I really do. I feel like you could possibly bring something to the table. Excuse me. I honestly appreciate you wanting to collab and bring something to the table because you come from that particular background, unfortunately. So you can possibly help individuals. You said you were 19 or 14? I want to make sure I get your age. Okay, 14. Okay. So you definitely could help individuals of that particular age range who have parents or a parent or some form of sort or some sibling that is going through addiction. Um, so you said, are you saying bro was 19? It says pro. So I don't want to put words in your mouth. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Pro, the other person that was in here. Okay, gotcha. Now, let me ask this question. Are you going to be open in regard to, because I know it's your parents that went through the addiction. I don't want you to put anything out there that you don't want to put out there. You know what I'm saying? In regard to your experience. I want it to be comfortable for you as possible. But like I said, it's going to be mostly adults that are going to be talking about their issues with addiction. But from a teenager standpoint, it would be nice to have you reach out to those individuals, in regards to that aspect. So, yeah. Well, there's a lot of teenagers that open up to me. As I told you guys, I helped one individual, gain a relationship. So it's not just adults that reach out to me in regard to a lot of different things. You're 14, for instance. So I have a lot of different walks of life that, I guess open up to me, so to speak. So I appreciate you very much. I just don't want to say get in trouble, because there's no reason to get in trouble, because there's not going to be anything sexual or nothing like that, or any perversion. It's just about reaching out to addicts of all walks of life and all ages, because addiction strikes everybody. Well, not everybody, but a great deal of people, young and old. Shit, somebody probably younger than 14 is getting high. You know what I mean? So it's definitely out there. I don't know, Dia. What I'm gonna do is do some research and see if there's an age range to having a moderator. I'm not sure, but I just want to make sure that it's safe for the both of us. Like I said, there shouldn't be any trouble behind anything, because we're not doing anything bad except reaching out to people. But I just want to make sure that a person of your particular age, which I'm pretty, people that are young have YouTube platforms, but I'm pretty sure they're monitored by their parents if they're of a particular age. Thank you, Dia. I really do appreciate you being understanding. That's very kind of you. So I guess I don't know. Let me see if I can. I can't subscribe to you or anything like that, because it won't give me that option. So hopefully, I'm not pressuring anyone. You guys do what you want to do in regard to subscribing to the platform. If you so feel like it, feel free to follow. And, that therefore we can keep in contact with each other, or keep tabs with each other, and move forward. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm at 15% battery life, and I don't want my phone to hang up on you. So I guess I better end it and get ready to go home. But it was that. Well, let me see. Depending on how much I get done tonight, I may come back on and go live. I do plan on probably podcasting tonight as well. It all depends. My main goal is to get home and, pack and whatever else, because I have until the end of this month to get out of that apartment. So I definitely have to, make it happen. But I will try to come back on tonight. Okay, wait, I did write I did write it down. Let me see. Yes, I did. What I will do is after the live stream, once I go home and get settled, I will search for your for your profile name and just go ahead and follow you from there, and that should link us together. Okay, thank you, Dia. I really do appreciate you. Stay blessed and stay positive and continue to shine your light and your encouraging words. Okay, I'm gonna get going, you guys. Excuse me. You all have a blessed weekend. Don't get in any trouble, you all. Stay on the straight and narrow. Have fun, but yeah, I just said it. All right, you guys. Thanks for the love. Thank you guys so much for being who you are. Bye, bye, Dia. All right, you guys. I'm gonna go until my next live stream. Have a good one. Stay blessed and namaste.